Hi guys, welcome to Water Lily Healing. On this channel we do tarot and astrology, love attraction, and holistic lifestyle in general. Thank you so much for coming. Today we're going to do a pick a card reading about how the new moon is going to influence your life. And I'm making it a few days before June 21st, but it's a timeless reading. So also I made a video about 8 ways to manifest using the new moon. I'm going to link it in the description below. And that's it, guys. Take a deep breath, choose a pile, and we'll start with pile number 1. So guys, how the new moon is going to influence you. Angel Spirit Guides. Angel Spirit Guides. How the new moon is going to influence the lives of pile number 1. Guys, what I get for you here is that you're going through a huge transformation, a huge change. I feel that like problems and things that you've been dragging for a very long time are going to be solved. It's like within 1 second, like all of a sudden you'll see the answer and you'll be like, what? How didn't I get it before? Like it was right in front of me. And I think it's about your ability to like overcome all the like times you were hurt and kind of made it harder for you to open up today. I think there's a very deep healing process and that it will go really fast, and it will be a gentle process. Yeah, guys, I see you're like shedding your skin, and like as I said, out of the blue, all of a sudden, like your old belief system will kind of collapse, and all of a sudden it will be like really clear, like the answers, that the healing, what you needed to like understand in order to move on from past things, from past difficulties. I see that like you've been dragging for years some childhood pain, maybe abandonment issues, and I think, I don't know, it will be like a lightning will hit you all of a sudden, and you will like shed all this crap, and your changes will come, and all of a sudden like a lot of things will connect. And I really see that one of the main effects of this thing is that you will be like a lot more easier, will be open to like letting people in. You will be like feeling safer, you will be in your power, you will like be a lot more secure in yourselves, and know that you can like handle close communication, intimate communication a lot more than like you used to. So that's awesome. we've got the Nine of Cups here, like wish fulfillment in the end. So I feel it's going to be amazing. Like now, it's not necessarily going to be like a visit to the spa, but like light and easy breezy and nice, because shedding skin is never nice. But it's really like old, crappy, hard skin that like not something you love to look at the mirror at. I think it will be awesome. Like you'll feel it, and there will be like a few difficult moments, but in general, I don't see that it's going to be a very aggressive kind of thing. And what I think is that the universe is going to really push the process, and he will give you this wave, and like what you can do to kind of help the process is to not try and fight the wave, or like forcefully hold on to old crap, because as people, especially like sensitive people who have been hurt, sometimes tend to hold on to old crap just to feel safe and stable, and like this is the devil I already know kind of mentality. Not because we're like actively or logically decided to, but like it's a defense mechanism. But one of the most amazing things that's going on here is that we're shedding useless defense mechanisms. So yeah, that's going to be awesome, and like just allow things to be. And from the oracle we've got, there is nothing sexier than my authentic truth. Exactly, guys. So we're shedding all the irrelevant beliefs, and we're going to this new amazing place of like I see friendships and Nine of Cups. Yeah, guys. So I think what you can do to help the process is like don't try to fight it. It will be like a big wave, and you can like try and fight the big wave, or you can catch it and like surf it to wherever you want. And like the main thing that I see here is just to learn and trust yourself. Like this process will teach you that you're like big enough and strong enough to take risks, even emotionally. Yeah, guys, this is amazing. So awesome. And we're going to pile number 2. If it resonated, you're welcome to like, share, and subscribe. And thank you so much for being here with me. Yeah, pile number 2. Here we go. Angel, spirits, guides. What have we got for pile number 2? How the new moon is going to affect them. We've got healing, creator, wow, amazing, friendship, understanding, and sorrow. This is awesome, guys. Huge growth. It's not very different from pile number 1. It's kind of a lot in common, so you're welcome to watch it also, because I feel that like there will be something there for you also. I think you will be going like about the same process as pile number 1, which was specifically shedding your skin, and like all the energies are changing astrologically, and I think your change is also going to be a lot about defense mechanisms, and I think you're going to understand more honestly and more thoroughly your emotional needs. And I think some of you may be like kind of the way you allocate your resources is a lot with distractions, and kind of I feel like you weren't very connected to yourself like in the past few months, I feel. And I think that like on the outside you have kind of like you keep busy kind of thing, but you're completely disconnected with yourselves, because like you try to ignore the pain or to numb it, and it kind of brought you into a situation where you feel very much alone. And because you're numbing the pain, so you don't actually like, there isn't like a clear sense of I miss like some sort of home or person, because you keep busy and you make sure to not like dive into your painful places. And I think that's part, and that kind of also disconnected, because you know guys, that kind of disconnected you from if you're not present, for example, in your dialogue with someone in intimate communication, like your body is there but your mind and your heart is absent, it kind of like, except from the fact that you don't really enjoy it and you miss out on the communication itself, but it kind of isolates you from your surrounding, from the people around you, from the people you're communicating with. And I feel like you kind of became disconnected. And I think what's going to happen is that a lot of these pains that you have been kind of setting aside like for different days is going to like float up, and you're going to need to like take the hurdles and try and navigate it to a healthy place. And what I get here is you will succeed, but I think that you're going to face some of the things that you were trying to numb and ignore. And like, you have the tools, you have the mental and the emotional tools. It's not easy, but it will be an awesome process. And like, I feel that as soon as you will be connected with yourselves, it will be a lot more like calm and peaceful for you, because you won't have to work so hard all the time to kind of to like outrun your brain. Like, I know it, I have some days also that I feel like shit, and like my mind doesn't stop like abusing me, so I just try to run faster than my mind, and no matter what, like I'm just doing things, and like some of them even useless, and I'm not invested in them, and like the only point is to be exhausted in the end of the day. And I feel like that's been going on here for a while, so I think that this will all float and you won't be able to outrun everything. And I feel like I also see that it's going to be like the process will be kind of balanced and gentle, and all of a sudden like your intuition will be a lot stronger, which will help you feel a lot more like stronger and able to deal with that. And I think what you like, the advice here to you is to like take it with good spirit and to honestly understand like what are your needs and where are the gaps between your needs and your wants and your understandings of like the universe and your life. And I think as soon as you like reconnect to yourselves, and everything will like kind of click, so the world will be like a lot more friendlier and nicer friends. I'm sorry, I don't know why I said friends. A lot more friendlier place for you, and a lot more comfortable. And like, I'm not saying that like within a few days you will make peace with like painful history or anything, but I feel like this thing that was pushing you into just exhausting yourself and just ignoring what's going on inside is like going away, and you're going to sit face to face with yourselves and like remember that, like, forgive yourselves, and every decision you ever made honestly was the best one that you thought at the moment. Doesn't matter what the motives were, even if it was out of fear, it was still the best option for you at the moment. So remember, like, be kind to yourself, be nice to yourself, and you're doing a very strong process of healing, which in the end, like, you will be a lot bigger and a lot stronger and a lot more honest with yourself, and you will have so much to give to the world, and it's amazing. And as I said to the first pile, don't try and fight the process. It's not necessarily going to be very harmonious and easy, but just be kind, like, make place for this, like, keep breathing, remember to keep breathing, try and ground yourself, and like make place for the feelings that rise up, that are floating up, and like eventually, not in a very long time, like very soon, you will get to a much better and stronger place from which you would be able to continue the process without suffering and without the battle and without the trying to run away from this. So what we've got from the oracle here. Thank you, universe, for helping me see beyond the limits of fear. Thank you for expanding my perception so that I can see what is of the highest good. Exactly, guys. That's what we've been talking about. So that's what I got for you, pile number 2. Thank you so much for coming. If it resonated, like, share, and subscribe. Hit the bell. And see you next time.